What's good, guys? Now I know it's been a while. I haven't been very active on the channel, but with Wonder Woman coming out, I had to come back. I had to do a review for this because it's been a long time coming.
First screening in the UK.
Yeah.
Midnight
screening.
It's time. It's about 2:45 in the morning.
So,
okay.
Your first impressions?
Well, I think the expectations for this film were so high. They really were.
They were kind of low for me, considering how average the previous DC movies were.
They were high in the sense that the reviews that came out early, they were pretty positive. I personally did not know what to expect.
Did you like the film?
Yes, I did. I did like it. I did. I had a lot of fun with it. I found Chris Pine's journey into this, the character that he adopted with Gal Gadot. I think the journey from start to finish with Wonder Woman's character was really interesting all the way through. Her development as a child, all the way through, I just found it entertaining, exciting, fascinating at times. But what really kept this together, what they're learning off each other in, you know,
just her introduction.
Yeah, with him in her world and her in his world.
Yeah.
Just the learning process. And it was really, really fascinating for me.
I enjoyed it overall. Definitely the best DC outing that they've done. Better than BVS, better than Suicide Squad, better than Man of Steel. You know what? No, yeah, it was.
It was, man.
I almost said Man of Steel was better, but no. This was better. This is the best DC film. But there were a lot of problems for me with this.
Okay.
I don't want to come off negative because I did overall like this. This is overall a good film. This is overall thumbs up from me. So I'm not going to say that this was a terrible film.
It wasn't terrible at all.
But it was frustrating because I didn't like the little United Colors of Benetton crew that she assembled, or Steve Trevor assembled. I didn't really like that. It was just too convenient. Everyone was off these different. It was just mash. Special effects were awful.
No, wait.
It looks like claymation.
Yeah, the
whenever
effects,
those characters come in.
The effects at the end, it was a bit too much.
All of it, from the beginning to the end.
What film were you watching?
Whenever she's doing a Wonder Woman shit and she's flying through the air, it looked like claymation or someone was holding an action figure that they blended in.
It wasn't nowhere near that bad, man.
It did not look good at all. Overall, still good. Even though
I don't understand what you didn't like about this movie.
Look, I'm a human being.
Yeah.
I live in the world. I see how people interact. I interact with people. So I see how people should act in certain situations. And I didn't feel that a lot of the situations in this film were right. The way that people reacted to her was just too... oh, she can jump 20 miles in the air. No one's like...
Yeah, but
it's like,
if you think about the comic book...
Don't say
no,
that is not an excuse.
Yes,
it's a comic book movie. No, it doesn't.
No, but when you take the comic books, all right, what they're doing is they're working off of that. If you sit down and you enjoy the comic books, you're going to look at this and you're going to be fine with it.
Chris Pine saved this movie for me in the way that Furiosa stole the show in Mad Max, where it was a Mad Max film, but Charlize Theron was the star. She stole it. She was the more charismatic character. I wanted to watch her the most. In this, Steve Trevor was that character. He stole it. He gave way more personality. As soon as he came on, it became infinitely way more interesting to watch.
Yeah.
Gal Gadot wasn't bad though. I didn't have high hopes going in, but she was actually decent.
Yeah, she was really good. I mean, I was really concerned about her, the accent. I was a slightly bit concerned about that, but she played it off perfectly as far as I'm concerned. I reckon she was a really good cast for this film.
She has definitely proved 90% of the naysayers wrong. She did good with what she had to work with.
I just...
Pretty average script.
Yeah, the script was... I think you're just thinking way too much into this. I don't know if it's like midnight here, it's really early in the morning and you're just tired.
People have different expectations.
It was funny, it was exciting, it was adventurous.
One character was funny.
She was funny.
Let's talk about the villains.
Alright, okay.
Yeah. I think kind of like that chick though, Dr. Poison.
Yeah, she was pretty cool.
She was cool. But there were silly moments like when they poisoned the German generals in the room and they're like, why did you give them a gas mask? And it's like, well, they don't know how it's not going to hold them.
My biggest concern...
And I saw Ares coming a mile off.
Yeah, okay, so that. But my biggest concern about this film was the actual, it was an Aries. I felt that there was like at that point towards the end, the script became really bad. Just the battle between her and Aries and the conversation that they're having, that got slightly a bit annoying for me. But dude, overall, apart from that, I didn't really have a problem with it. I'm sitting down and I thought to myself, you know what? I'm gonna watch this film and I'm just gonna try to enjoy it, and I did enjoy it.
I know I'm coming off really negative, like I hated the film. I didn't at all. You know, it entertained me overall. You know, Patty Jenkins' direction was very positive. You know, she did well.
She did really well, man.
And what do you give that 5?
Out of 5, I will give this a 3.5 stars.
3. I give it a 3.
Yeah, when I look at everything else that has come out of Warner Brothers, and I'm looking at this, looking at every other comic book film that's been out, that I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm excited about it, and I want to see where this goes from there onwards.
I do want to see where it goes. I'm actually surprised they, again, spoilers, we're getting into it. You know, they killed off Steve Trevor, which is a bit of a surprise, because he's her
lover,
Lois Lane.
Yeah.
So for him to just be gone now, I'm actually curious to know where they're going to go from here. But superhero films this year, where does this stand? We've had Logan. We've had what was one that's with Guardians of the Galaxy, and this.
I'm gonna go out here now and say this. For me,
Fast and Furious basically is turned into a comic book film, so maybe even throw that into the mix, just to get an overall feel of where.
Okay. If you're throwing Fast and Furious into the mix,
it's basically
All right. For me, Fast and Furious comes up at number 1. All right. Enjoy that thoroughly. Logan, this, and then Guardians.
Logan, number 1, easily. Guardians, number 2, easily. This, number 3. And Furious, 8, 4.
What, this comes in at number 4?
No.
Number 3?
Yeah.
You reckon Guardians is better than this?
Yes. Characters that are well developed, that I like.
The characters were good in this, Eddie. The characters were really good.
She was good. Trevor was good. Everyone else.
Wait a minute. What about his assistant? His secretary?
She was barely in it to be a character.
But no, but she was a character. She was good, but every time she was on screen, she was really good.
The Scottish dude was in it more. The Moroccan dude was in it more than she. She was barely there.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Look. Okay. Yeah, they were pretty weak. They were only the first half of the film, second half of the film. But her, Chris Pine's, Godot, Chris Pine's secretary, they drove this film and they drove it fine for me. I enjoyed it. I don't have a problem with it. So much so that I don't really. I will say this, that it was very long. It was long.
You felt it.
Yeah, and I don't know if I could do a second run straight away. There was certain films that I've seen, such as Logan, I was willing to go back into watching the screening straight away after that. But this is, I'm not too sure.
Do you know what I enjoyed more? What I would have loved a full movie of? The Amazon history. The history of the Amazons. That was the most intriguing aspect of the story. I liked the Amazons. I liked the Hippolyta, the queen. Thought she was cool. You know, a little overprotective, but I liked her. I liked her sister.
From America,
from House of Cards.
Yeah.
Like the greatest warrior. I liked the Amazons were cool. I liked the Amazons. I liked the way they fought and they were fighting on the horses and doing all of their shit. And I liked the little flashback history when she was telling the story to her in the beginning.
Pretty cool.
So I would have liked that. Would have been
like 300.
Yeah, pretty much.
300.
That would have been a good, but with the gods, that would have been a good movie within itself. I know they couldn't do that or they wouldn't, but I thought that was very cool, that part, and I would have preferred that.
What did you think of the action?
Because they always went into effects, but whenever that happened, you could see the CG dodginess coming in, and it just took me out of it, because their faces, you could see it was always like mangled CG faces trying to make it look like it was real, and then they never moved natural. The effects were really bad. Obviously it ain't the same sort of team that were behind, you know, BVS or Man of Steel, because those effects were way more smooth. Regardless of what you thought of those films, the effects were just flawless for the most part. So in this, it took me out. Them
well, look, you know, for you to say 3 stars, for me to say 3.5, we're not that far apart here. But you know, would you still say, look, guys, go check this out?
Yeah, like I said, I still overall enjoyed it, even though I'm sounding negative. I'm focusing on the bad.
You might as well. The way you're talking about it is like you might as well give it a 2-star.
It's not a 2-star movie. It's a 3-star. It's yeah. It's just yeah. Free.
Do you reckon the average person who doesn't really know that much about superhero films would enjoy this?
Yeah, I think the average audience will love it. And it's a good movie to take, you know, your daughter, your niece, or your girlfriend. It's like a good, not to sound patronizing, but I think it's definitely a positive. It's needed, you know. It was nice seeing a superhero film with a female lead. I've been wanting that for a minute. So I like that. I enjoy it. No, I enjoy it.
Do you reckon Mo would enjoy it?
Oh, I don't know, because it was long, but then yeah, I think he may, you know.
Alright, okay.
He may do.
Alright, okay.
I know I'm being harsh as fuck.
You are, man.
But I'm just being honest. You know, people are going to be dissing me and shitting on it, but on the review, but I got to be honest. And I didn't hate it, but, you know, I can't ignore issues I had with it as well. But overall, a step in the right direction for DC. I think
that's the issue here, right? So overall, you need to be on a positive. But then the way you talk about it is like the small minor things become the main thing, and that's why you don't like it.
Because they frustrate me. No, I find it frustrating because those minor things could have been so easily sorted with a bit more effort, and it ruined the bigger package. It's the same thing that always ruined a lot of the other DC films. It's little things that they could have fixed that would have made them amazing.
This is a good, solid film, you know?
It's an average, solid film. What did you guys think? Am I wrong?
I thought Godot was hot in this.
She did look great.
She looked. I think
she looked great.
I think just for her alone, just give it a 5 stars.
She was good. She looked good. Yeah. From Salem, Eddie, Body Fools, first take. Later, guys.